Hi guys, it's Sherry from Sage Soul and Spirit. So this morning, I picked a deck. I have many. I have I think 21 decks, and I decided that I would pick one of my decks out of my bag, and the card that came up was the High Priestess. So for some reason, I'm not particularly drawn to that deck. So I thought, no, I don't think so. I don't think that's what everyone wants to hear about. So I grabbed another deck, and the same card came out from another deck. So I guess I have to talk about the High Priestess today. So in every tarot deck, most of them, you're going to find the High Priestess in there. And the High Priestess is someone who has an inner knowing, okay? And lets intuition be their guide. And so this is really important, especially today, because it came up twice in two decks. I mean, there's a lot of cards in those decks, and so I was quite surprised. And I should know better than to pick one and then say no and try and pick another. It just doesn't work that way. So they want to talk about the High Priestess today. That's what Spirit is guiding me toward, apparently. So if we look at the first one, I'm not sure what this deck is called. I get rid of the boxes and the books, and then I just put the cards away in a bag. So this card, I mean, this is a beautiful card. Look at I believe it's a lion, and which is fun. Anyway, and the card is black and white except for the ball that sits in front of the lion. So I don't know if this is representative of the earth and being careful with the earth, and let's take care of the earth, because that's what I'm getting there. So with today's society, there's pollution everywhere. There's, global warming. It's all in there. And that's the feeling I'm getting toward this card. So I think for all of you, this particular card is telling us that, we need to pay attention to that. It's really, really super important, especially for our children and their children and their children and their children, because really man has made a mess of what is our planet Earth. So that's the first thing I'm getting off of this card. The second thing is, this lion is sitting there, or lioness is sitting there, and she's calm, she is proud, and she is sitting high, meaning, she knows what her intuition is telling her. When the lions hunt, they know how to hunt. They know what to do. Intuitively and instinctively, they, can go for their prey. So, this is telling you that you have to live by those feelings that you get and those inspirations that you get. Lions hunt at night. Well, in the day too, but I mean, they also prowess at night. So, pay attention to nighttime. And when you're getting those intuitive messages, don't just shrug them off like they're nothing, because they are something. You need to pay attention to them. Sit out with the moon. And the moon is in this picture as well. And sometimes we need to sit out with the moon, because the moon is in a, what do you call it? A semi moon, I guess is what it's called, crescent moon. Where half of it's shadowed, three-quarters of it is shadowed. We need to also think about our shadow self and what our shadow self has to offer us for advice, and what you should be taming on your shadow self, and how you can work with your shadow self. So this is a really important card today. And, you need to be, You need to be confident, because this lioness is very confident and she knows what she wants. She knows how to get it, and she knows that her intuition is going to steer her that way, her inner knowing. She can read between the lines. She knows how to get it, where to get it, and she just listens to all her intuition. So that being said, that card, that's what I'm going to say about that card, because those are the messages that I'm getting from that card. Then we're going to look at this one too, because I have, I pulled two. So here again, we've got the moon cycles here, okay? And the moon cycles are really super important. I mean, that's how people survived, and they paid attention to the moon cycles, and they knew when they should plant, when they should harvest. They knew the seasons, they knew all of that kind of stuff. So it's really important. In this card, she's letting, like, it's almost like a dream state card. And again, you have to pay attention to your dreams. As a high priestess, you have that inner knowing. And if a dream is meaning something or if a dream is not meaning anything. So you need to pay attention to your dreamscape, because it's really super important. It can provide you messages. It can also provide in your dreams. Sometimes it's funny, I have to talk about dreams with this card, because in your dreams, sometimes it prepares you for what's to come, okay? Mentally, it prepares you for things that are coming in the future. Really super important. And, sometimes you receive bigger messages during a full moon cycle or during a moon cycle. So we need to pay attention to those, because they're telling us, the universe is telling us, and spirit is telling us and communicating with us. And if you don't pay attention, I just want to say meditate with this card. I feel like it's a meditative card. And, if you're connecting with spirit and, you're not meditating, then what's going to happen is they're going to start waking you up at nighttime. Okay. So at nighttime, during the day, if you meditate, you let the spirit come in during the day, you receive your messages, your inspiration, whatever it is you're receiving. If you continue to ignore that, then what happens at nighttime is they start bombarding you. Okay. And you don't want them bombarding you at nighttime. You want to be able to sleep. So that's what I get, a meditative dream state almost with this card. So pay attention to your inner knowing again, and to your dreamscape, and to those little messages and nudges that you're getting from your inner guide, because I've mentioned this before and I'm repeating myself again, is they will never ever steer you wrong. Okay. So today is going to be one heck of an intuitive day, with the two High Priestess cards coming out of two separate decks. So pay attention and make those decisions based on your inner feeling, not based on your head feeling. Okay. So just pay attention to your innards. That's all I can say for today. If this resonates with you, then great. If not, just carry on with your day. But I think we all have the High Priestess inside of us, and we have to pay attention to her, because if we don't, then she will come a knocking. Okay. And, so please do pay attention to those hunches and intuitive guides that you have. Okay. And with that being said, it's Sherry signing off from Sage Soul and Spirit. If you're enjoying what I'm putting up here, please like and subscribe. And even if I can help one person in a day, I'm happy with that. So have a great day all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.